Hi everyone, welcome back. Donna here, back for part two of the wreath. I'm just doing this intro upstairs because I have the camera already mounted on the overhead view, so I'd have to lay on the table and look up at you if I go downstairs. So I thought I'd just say a quick hi and I hope you enjoy the second half. We're going to see the sign that I made, and then we're going to make a funky bow, a 12 loop funky bow. So I'll be right back and we'll be down with the wreath. Okay, here we are, and here's the sign. I painted it to look a little bit like candy corn, but I'll tell you what happened, and you probably can see, I don't know if you can or not. I have two layers of material on the back here, felt, and this staple still came through. So I'm just going to tap it down, and then I'll just put a little bit of the cream colored paint on it, and it will never show. The wreath's for me anyway, so I'm not going to stress about it. I almost did, and then I said it's not worth stressing. So this is the welcome sign. The welcome letters were made on my Cricut in vinyl. And I'm just going to go down through these bubbles here with the pipe cleaner. And see if I can get one on that side. Right down through the mesh. And just give them a turn. And then this one. If you'd like to see me make one of these signs sometimes, just let me know. I am by no means proficient at painting. I usually paint most things within close proximity of whatever it is that I'm actually painting, including myself. So there you go, there's your welcome sign. I do have two pretty shiny pumpkins that I'm going to, I threw one on the floor, hold on. Then I'm going to hot glue in. I'd put three, but my other ones are up on the top shelf in the shed. I can't get it without a ladder, so perhaps I'll add another one later when Bob comes. Okay, so now up here, we're going to put a nice bow. So I'm going to get the bow ready. Let me get this out of the way. The glue gun is heating up, and I'm not going to put those on anyway until after the bow. These are the ribbons I'm using. I have a 1.5 inch orange, I have a 2-inch plain green, I have a 2-inch pretty one with the green and gold leaves on it, and I have I love this ribbon. This is the ribbon that I made the center for the flower. It's a 1.5, kind of variegated in the greens and oranges. So I'm going to get this ribbon ready. I'm going to make 3 of each of them, and I'll dovetail them, and then we'll be right back to make the bow. Right back. Here we are with the ribbons. I made them 30 inches, which is going to give me some long tails. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them all long or not, but I did want to have a little bit more of a tail than I usually do. So I'm going to start by using this one, and this is going to be a funky bow. I'm going to put it in half, and I'm going to find a place on my mat where I can measure. I think I'll do a 6-inch, and I'm going to squeeze it together. And I'm going to take the one that's on the underneath and twist it around so that I have my loop and two tails all facing up. Okay? Now this is a 12 loop bow, so I'm going to make them all go in the same direction the first time, and that is because if I did it opposite, the same colors would end up on the same side. So get it in half, 6 inches. This orange is a little bit flimsy, but it is wired. Twist the bottom one. Okay, now the green. Six inches. Turn it around. And now the variegated one. Six inches. And I'm going in next to, they're all going in next to each other, not on top of each other. Okay, so there we have 4. We'll start over again. This time they're all going to go in the opposite direction. Okay. We're all going down this time. Underneath one, twist it over. 2 pretty sides. You know, if you make a mistake and you put one up and it should be down, it really won't make a bit of difference. Because you can move them all around when you're done. One more time, and they'll all go back the way I went originally. Gets to be quite a handful. Green. The green is pretty with the gold along the edge. And the orange. There you go. A handful of ribbons. Take a pipe cleaner And I'm going right here. You can see my thumb. Going under my thumb. And around to the back. And on the back, I'm going in between these two fingers because that's where I'm holding them. Now I'm going to hold this pipe cleaner as tight as I can. And I'm going to twist the ribbon. I think you get a tighter twist. And there you have a big mess. So now you begin to manipulate them. And I like to make sure I've got all my loops up. None of them are hidden down below. Three orange, 3 green, 3 leaves. I only have one of those. I have to find 2 more. Here's one. And I still have one hiding. Oh, way hiding. There you go. Now that is quite a mess of tails, so probably will do some trimming. But before I do any more manipulating, I'm going to get it on the wreath. I'm going to put it right here. Now honestly, I don't think this is going to be long enough after winding that, so I am going to attach another pipe cleaner to it. We just cut it off in the back. I could use wire, but I feel, for me anyway, with my hands, I get a tighter bow when I'm just adding pipe cleaner to the back of this, when I use a pipe cleaner. All right, now let's see what we got here. Cut this a little bit, and then I'll wrap it right around the frame. That is some kind of bow. I'll just roll some of these back ones up. The orange one doesn't like to roll too well. Let's see if it'll roll better this way. There you go. I'm going to move you over to the other view again so you can get a better view of the whole thing. Let me just look to see where I'm going to put my pumpkins. I think I'll have one right here. That's smoking hot. And maybe one, well, we put one down by the sign. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. Okay, let me just move the camera over to the other side, give you a final view. I love it. I think that bow is absolutely fantastic. Be right back. Hold on. So, what do you think of that? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with it. Even my little sign, of which I am very proud of my painting job, because I'm not a painter by any stretch of the imagination. But it looks cute, and the pumpkins bring out just a little shine. You can see the one down here. And it will hang like this, with the bow just a little bit off center. And take a look at that bow. I'm going to hang it on a door, and I'll be right back, and we'll see what it looks like up close and personal. See you right back. There you go, hanging on the door. Welcome you all for fall. I have to tell you, I'm sweating down there today. Doesn't feel a whole lot like fall, but that is one pretty wreath. With one pretty bow. I see one I don't care for. There we go. So that's the bubble wreath. Not sure what kind of wreath will be next. Truthfully, I wish y'all lived close here, because I'm getting rid of all the wreaths I've got made already, so I can make new ones. So I've told them to come and get them for a little bit of money, not much. Not even to cover the supplies. But you have to get rid of the old to make room for the new. Okay, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be back in not too long with another project. See you later. Bye-bye.